and then everyone can just join in as we go. So hello everyone, welcome to Key Club in Wonderland, presented by myself and Maria. We will just go right into it. So first, a little introduction. My name is Jareet. I'm currently a senior in Webster, South Dakota in the mighty Minnesota Dakotas district. I was previously a international task force member, as well as a district bulletin editor, an LTG, and a club publicist. Fun fact about me, I almost ripped my face off when I was 7. So that's pretty interesting.
Hi guys, my name is Maria Wheeler. I am a junior at Crown Place High School in Eastern Canada district. My previous positions include being the district English to French co-translator, ECD Service Task Force Chair, club co-president and bulletin editor for 2 years. And currently now I serve as the Eastern Canada District Governor. And a fun fact about me is that I am a competitive swimmer of 8 years.
Okay, so today we're going to be talking to you guys about the different types of clubs throughout Key Club International because there are traditional and non-traditional clubs, hence why it is called Key Club in Wonderland because there's a bunch of different clubs throughout International. So first we'll just be going over the difference between traditional and non-traditional, and then Maria will talk to you guys about virtual clubs. I'll go into high school clubs, and then we will end with community clubs.
Okay, so we do have a Slido that you can scan to interact with some of the questions that we will be asking. Please feel free to scan the QR code, or you can go to slido.com and type in the code that is listed right underneath the link. We might give you a couple of minutes for that. But yeah, Drew, I still would really like to hear that story about your face. Oh my gosh.
I'll say it real quick to kill a little time. So basically, I was 7. It was New Year's Eve night, and it was super dark out. And basically, I was running in a cornfield because we have a lot of cornfields where I'm at. And by the cornfields are barbed wire fences. So one thing led to another, and I ran into the barbed wire fence, and I got a scar right here that you can still see till this day. So
Oh no.
it's a good story. Okay,
Jeez.
I think
Next
we
time the
can,
fun fact has to be positive. Okay, I think we can move on. I think everyone's got
yep. Okay, so first we're going to be talking to you guys about the difference between traditional and non-traditional. So a lot of you guys know about traditional because that is just one club. It's established in a high school. It consists of elected club officers and 2 advisors. So you have your faculty advisor. So that's just someone from your school, a representative from the school, so like a teacher, and a Kiwanis advisor. So a Kiwanian from your sponsoring Kiwanis club. Non-traditional is essentially anything that does not meet this criteria. So it could be multiple clubs, it could not be a part of a high school, it could be missing one of the 2 advisors, just different stuff like that would just make it a tiny different and be classified as a non-traditional club.
Okay, yes, I just put the code into the chat there. So if you guys missed it, just make sure to do slido.com and then put in that code. So I'm going to be first talking about virtual clubs and the structure of that of those clubs. So the first question is like you might be thinking is like where do they have their meetings? Since most of you probably have yours after school or during your lunch periods in high school. So since they're virtual clubs, they are online through Zoom, Google Meets, Teams, and Microsoft. So that's the beauty of them is that no matter where you are in the world or within your district, you're able to participate in Key Club. So they were a very big rage during COVID times, and specifically within Eastern Canada, we have the Ottawa Cron Virtual School, which is a fun fact is that I am actually the co-president of, as well as the Virtual Learn at Home High School in Sarnia, Ontario. Okay, I see an LTG there. We have a virtual club too. That's so great. Yeah. So here are some examples of virtual service projects. Starting off with origami bookmarks that we donated to local libraries, which we might just get to at the end of this presentation if we have some extra time. We have written emails and letters to members of the Kiwanis family or people that have really impacted our Key Club journeys. Also writing kind and motivational chalk art drawings, which was actually a district project this past year. Next, we have promoting district preferred charities by printing posters within our community. For one project happening with our district is the Life for Life campaign with the Thirst Project. I know a couple of virtual clubs were printing off like Canva posters to print around their communities. And lastly is tutoring with Schoolhouse, which many of you probably know is a Key Club International partner. So make sure to try that out if you with your club, even if it's not virtual, and it's really great. Now, here are some photos. A lot of Zoom, Google Meets shown above, and at the bottom too, there are a couple of chalk art drawings that we received from our district from different members throughout Eastern Canada. Eastern Canada covers 6 provinces, so it's a lot of geography there and a lot of talent within our district. So I just going to share that with you guys. And yes, there is one poster above. So make sure to kind of look at that and yeah, see how the different meetings can be run even when you're not in person. Okay, so for our first question, we are going to be asking, do you have any virtual service project ideas or any projects that you have participated in that you think could be operated virtually?
There we go. Okay, let's switch that. There we go.
Or type in like your favorite of the ones that we had talked about. Dog toys, that's a really good idea.
Toy
Toy
drive. Love free rice. Maria, what's your favorite virtual service project?
Oh, I am a huge I love the writing the letters to the Kiwanis family. I think during my the DELC that I got like elected at, we had this service project where we wrote letters to our like Kiwanis advisors, and I wrote mine to my Kiwanis advisor at the time, and it was so cute because I talked about like what he did to have supported me even like before I had known I had been elected. So it was just really cute to look back on, and yeah, it's just got a little place in my heart for that reason. But origami will always be super fun, even though I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the most talented, but I'm sure we'll see a lot more talent later on in this workshop, hopefully.
Exactly. Okay, we will move on. You guys can keep putting in as many service projects as you want, but we will move on from that. Okay, so now we're just going to take a look at the logistics of it. So basically, who belongs to these virtual key clubs? So it's a lot of online students, key clubs in the midst of chartering a high school or a community club. So maybe if they're in the middle of chartering, it's going to be a lot of chaos, especially with meeting up. So you're going to want to try to meet virtually with Zoom, different stuff like that. A lot of community members, as well as key clubbers without a key club in their high school. So if you don't have key club in high school, definitely check out any virtual clubs around you. How are meetings run? So same or similar exec positions as high school clubs. So you have your presidents, you have your secretaries, your treasurers, and just like a high school club, virtual clubs meet weekly or bi-weekly. just to participate in plan service projects. So essentially, a virtual club is just like a high school club, but online. And I'll be talking to you guys about high school clubs. So this is going to look a bit more familiar for a lot of people. So basically, they're just the definition of a traditional club. So it's one club. They have elected club officers, like your presidents, vice presidents. They are established in a high school. That's a pretty big difference, as they are in the high school, and they have the faculty and Kiwanis advisor. So a teacher and a Kiwanian. And just like I said, high school clubs are the largest, most common type of key club. And then here are a few high school service projects. These are a few projects that my club has participated in. So we have the homeless sleep out. That is one of my favorites. So that's at the two bottom pictures. We basically camp outside on a football field in tents, and it's kind of just to raise awareness to the homeless. And to actually participate, you have to bring canned items for our local food pantry. So that's all the food we donated below. And then we have a chili cook-off. That's at the top left. There was a couple that won holding a trophy. So we basically just get a bunch of really good cooks to get chili, and then businesses sponsor those trophies, and all the funds go to whichever partner we want. And then we also have a traveling bake sale. This is really good for community or high school clubs just because you basically just make food and then you go to the local businesses and try to pawn off all your really good food. We do have another question. So which service project would you try? Oh, I think it'll ask you to join. Just type your name and then you should be able to make it. Oh wait, like 10 more seconds. Okay. So this one, just which one of those would you think would be the funnest? Hmm. So looks like a lot of people liked the almost sleep out. That one is my personal favorite, except we do it in September, and in September in South Dakota, it's already about 40 or 50 degrees. So it's pretty cold, but it's all for the cause.
I'm just thinking how that would fly in Eastern Canada. It would be freezing out. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're going to be talking about community clubs, which are usually formed in within communities or towns, which is leads us to why do we form them when we can form them in high schools. So these are like the top two reasons that we first see as district governors, and that is smaller schools. So many of the times when there's like a town or village with two schools in like a Catholic or a public school, many times they will like come together and formulate just one community club so that each school has equal opportunities to participate and serve their community. Next is sponsorship options. Sometimes within smaller towns, villages, there's only a specific number of people in Kiwanis that are able to sponsor a key club. So many times they will just pick one club to sponsor. That's why community clubs can be such a great alternative to high school clubs because they are able to make sure that everybody can participate. So these are some previous community club service projects. Starting off with a food bank project. One community club in Sarnia held a service project where they volunteered to bag groceries and then request donations for their community food bank. If you're a sports fan, such as myself, specifically, I'm also a triathlete, so I really like this one. One key club in Ontario helped organize a local triathlon where they collaborated with their town council as well as their Kiwanis family within their town in order to plan a really fun event. Lastly, here is a community fair. The Perth and Community Key Club, which is currently a charter within formation, had volunteers at their local fair to help sell tickets at the booth, as well as advertise their club to students. And yeah.
So here's just an example of one of the impacts of community clubs. So we recently reached out to a club in Arizona who is actually a community club, and their sponsoring Kiwanis Club reached out to us, and they said this about their amazing club. They said, having a club without walls helps the community in so many ways. It allows the students to no longer have red tape to cut, which allows us to be free in serving the community. Our club includes any and everyone who wishes to attend. We have a charter and homeschool students in our club. This enrollment assists not only the students in meeting people they may not see in the halls of their schools, it also allows them to learn things they may not be aware of in the community since they aren't in the same circles. So that was from the president. So basically, he's just saying that they have a lot of inclusion in these community clubs because they're not only including everyone in their community, but they're also including homeschool students and people like that, which is amazing because we love diversity, equity, and inclusion in the Key Club realm.
Okay, so you guys, you might be thinking, who advises these clubs? Normally, within high school clubs and more conventional ones, we see a faculty advisor in addition to a Kiwanis advisor. Now, community clubs as well as virtual clubs still have a Kiwanis advisor, of course, but instead of having a faculty advisor, they have a community advisor where they can input needs assessments for the community as well as provide input on connecting them to the adults of the community.
Okay. Looks like we do have another question. So what is a service project that could work for any type of club? So we're going to be a little quiz. You guys hopefully remember. Oh, it's like Sandy one. Hopefully you guys remember all different types of clubs. So put in just any service project that would work for any club. It could be a service project that you are currently doing, one that could possibly work for anyone, different stuff like that. Walking for charity, I love that one. Trick or treat for UNICEF, always a good one. A marathon, okay. Well, they're feeling
Geez,
really.
a marathon? That's difficult.
I ran a half marathon and that was a lot of effort. So I don't know if I'll ever be able to do a whole marathon.
I've been like wanting to go to Florida to run like the Disney marathon for like years
Literally,
now.
same.
The only reason why is just to see get that medal. It's insane how pretty they are.
How
Oh
big
man,
old.
have you seen them? You're from Florida. You're nodding. Oh my gosh, like, oh, they're so cute. I really want one. Oh, yeah. We had in Ottawa actually, our exec board had gone to like the National Art Gallery and there was like a huge marathon going on at that time and we were like making fun of like how that could never be us. It was like even a couple years of training. Jeez.
Okay, looks like we are going to move on. So then we have enough time for our next super fun activity, which Maria will be leading, and I will try.
Okay, so hopefully this works for everyone. So we are now that we have learned about some virtual service projects, we want to participate in one while we're on this call. So we are going to be doing the virtual origami butterfly bookmarks. So these are the materials that you will be needing: a pencil, a ruler, scissors and like paper if you like need it. You really don't need a ruler. I'm not going to be using one. Who needs like exact measurements anyways? But like if you want theirs to be like really nice, you might want to use one there. So I'll give you guys like a couple of minutes to grab all of those materials and then we can like meet back together. I'm just using like oh the screen is hard, but yeah, just like a regular sized piece of paper. I'll probably cut it into like more of a square, like a rectangle, but yeah.
Cool. We'll wait about like 30 more seconds because we have about 8 minutes left. We'll see how this goes. We had to do the origami stuff at Icon, and I'm not gonna lie, it was I couldn't do it, but maybe this will be different.
Yeah, I still have like wait, we made like origami hearts and like I remember that was a lot of fun personally, but I had such a fun time doing like those are like they were like heat resistant like care packages. I thought that was really good idea.
Okay, I will start. Maria, you just do your thing.
Oh gosh, the pressure. Yes, it should be more of a rectangle. There's pictures on like each side, so you can kind of like follow along, hopefully. Like, so yeah, I'm gonna like, yeah. So first off, we're gonna like want to make like, can I? I'm gonna see if I can remove this my like background because it might be easier to like show you. I'm not techie. Where's my webmaster? Oh my gosh. Um, Okay, let's see, none. Okay. Yay, okay, perfect. So I'm just gonna like fold mine, like this is like a piece of paper, fold it and then like do that. That way to like make it like smaller. I'm just gonna like rip it because I don't have scissors. Oh wait, no. Yes, I don't have scissors. Okay, so that's all good. So if you like, you can usually do it like pretty exact actually. So I just did that. And yeah, so just like make it kind of like a rectangle shape so that we'd have like enough to work with, but also like not too much. There we go. So this is what mine's looking like right now. So this is I have no idea how many centimeters this is. Um, but first of all, we're gonna like fold it down and And then if you have like a patterned piece of paper, which would be really nice and make your like butterflies like really pretty, make sure it's like folded inside so that like in the end it like will come out. Okay, so rotate 90 degrees to help keep it that way. Fold in half again. Um, I am not gonna origami, Drew. Why'd you put me in charge of this?
It's okay, we're
So
all learning together.
oh gosh. So then I don't know if you can like see that. I think that's what we're supposed to do. Yeah. Open back and lay it flat. So then take the right hand side, open it, squash down to make triangle by lining up the top of full to okay. Um so
Open it and then like down. Oh, wait, right? Open it and then like down at the corner. I
okay,
think
hopefully this is working. Okay.
right.
Um jeez.
I think it looks like the picture.
Okay, yeah, it does?
Is anyone doing really good? Like, does anyone have a really good bookmark right now?
Pretty last minute, but yeah.
That's okay.
Okay. Um, okay. I have something. Like, is that fine?
Yeah, I like that.
I don't know. We'll see how it goes. It's like play it by ear. Okay, so yeah, that's what we have so far. So then We're gonna press flat and fold the flap back to the right, then repeat on the left-hand side. So I'm guessing you just do like the same thing to the left side. This is how mine's looking right now. Don't know if this is right, but yeah.
It's probably a bit more accurate than mine, but that's okay.
I'm lost. Oh no.
It's okay. I mean, we can still like if I have a
So
book and I just like shove it in there and it literally
it's okay. I'm sorry, but I'm already lost. No, I'm too. Can you go over step four? Yeah, no, I seriously don't. Let me actually find the link to where I got this information because maybe it's like more accurate.
Lorraine,
Um,
good question.
so if you guys are like interested in doing it without like my misguidance, who knows?
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
So I think I'm doing mine accurately. So you mind if I show you?
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh,
go for it.
show
You
us
got
your screen.
this. Thank you, Lorraine.
Sorry. So this is how mine looks like.
Oh my gosh, look at you go.
Look at
So
her. Oh my gosh.
this.
The diversity here. Just Drew and me struggling, and then oh my gosh, so good. Okay. Okay. Do you know how you got there though? Like, goodness.
So you have to like fold down like half, right? Like
Okay.
you have to fold it in half. And
Yeah.
then this one, you should push this a little like that. And then just fold the half on this side and this side. I'm sorry, I'm really bad at this.
Oh my gosh, this is not going well.
It's okay. It still works, I think.
It's yeah. I
I get
mean,
the book.
this in itself could be a bookmark, right? Like, it's what's on the inside that counts, right?
Okay.
Oh
Okay.
god.
So we do have about 1 minute left. So we are
Oh,
going
let me find that link. Okay, I'm gonna try to find it.
to
Um.
do the link. This is what if you guys do it right.